just received in our newspaper.
Spraying out this like container for water because they need it to be cleaned tomorrow. It's full of like mud and some shit. Probably it smelled like shit. I got covered in it like head to toe. And like my boss asked me how it's going. By the way, my boss is like 50 something. Mm-hmm. He asked me how it's going. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it smells and tastes like ass here, bud. He goes, good ass or shit ass? I've had my fair share of both, and let me tell you, the good one's good.
This was today?
This was like an hour ago.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, well. And I was like, I don't know you were going to eat an ass like that, but okay.
It's kind of weird just to bring it up on the job site like that, I guess.
But you have no idea. You know me, literally earlier today, a dude was making bukkake jokes in the lunchroom because I got sprayed in the face.
Yeah.
And he goes, don't worry, you get used to that in the field. Take load after load.
Hey, like our rule, no king shaming, right?
I say that all the time. Yeah. They don't know what that is.
Yeah.
They don't know what kinks
They're
are.
like, they don't. They're like, what are you talking about? Everyone's into that. They just, because like it's the only people they talk to. So there was like amongst everybody. Clearly these
are shared experiences.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they like, it's like that, and then you know they go outside. They would have like this conversations because they realize you can't have conversations like this at work. Like it's only this select few guys at work. Like you ever notice? Okay, maybe because it's different for you for construction, but it's like those specific guys you can only talk to about certain things. It's like, you know, you can talk about this with this guy. You know, you can talk about this with this guy. But don't even bother.
Don't even bring it up.
Don't even go down that road with this guy. Like, don't even go down it because you're not gonna. It's not a win.
Everyone's different. No, in construction, it's pretty even across the board. You can say almost anything, and someone will be like, "Haha, same, bro. That's fucking good."
Yeah,
I did that to my wife yesterday.
Like no, like the thing is too is like I remember I was so young and I got into like the labor thing, and I remember this one guy like he starts like. So we're sitting there, and he goes. He starts off with, "I'm having sex with my wife, right?" And he goes, "You know, I finish." And he goes, "I finish."
You're 16 at this point. He's just letting you know about his life.
He's just letting me know. Like I was like, and he goes, "So I finish, and you know." I go. I'm going to bed. I gotta work. I gotta work the next day. And I'm like, of course. You know, I'm sitting there. Of course, right? Yeah. And then he just goes
relatable.
And he goes. All of a sudden, I hear good old fucking. You called her something. I forget what it was. Like DJ Spinback. I don't know what he said. He goes. I hear her. And she goes flipping on the vibrator. You know, using her vibrator to finish herself off. And he goes. He's like, and I'm like sitting there. I'm like 16. I'm like, all right, man. Like, I just want to. Like, I didn't think we were gonna get into this.
What's your name?
Because I remember. I looked at somebody. I'm like, is it weird that he's just telling us about his like him and his wife's sex life? Like, is this weird? And he was like, you know, and funny because he looked at me and he was only like 26. Like, and he goes, listen, man. He goes, I thought it was weird. When I first started, but he goes, you realize like that's just how these guys talk. Like, it's like they're not. There's nothing off the table.
You
for
know
them.
what's fucking? While we're on this, earlier today. So this is the same day that we are currently experiencing.
Yes.
I'm walking by these guys. And he goes, yeah. Sometimes when I'm banging my wife, like the dog, the dog will come in and like kind of sit on my leg.
Yeah.
Because he just wants to be a part of it. And then the other guy goes, yeah, they love just getting in there. I was sitting there like, no, that's not a thing.
They're all having the same experiences apparently.
The dude just agreed. He goes, yeah, they love getting in there, don't they? Just shut the fucking door.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how often your dogs.
Apparently, often enough that these two men were like, yeah, this is something I can bring up.
This is something that will get the group going during coffee this morning. This is something that will get them going. They'll be like, relatable.
I know a shared experience we've all had.
Yeah, and they're just like, we'll just drop this on them real fast.
And everyone was just like, yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, like people get too personal with it. Sometimes. Like, I felt like, okay, like, I thought it was weird when, that like, we were young and people would, like, bring it up, like, if it was an intervention. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, we'd be in a circle and this couple would be, like, start, like, talking about their, like, fucking. And, like, they would get explicit with it. Like, they'd be, like listing out details. It's like, listen, dog, I know what story you're about to say.
I wasn't going to say.
I'm not trying to call you out.
I was gonna say I am guilty of that. I mean, like I just didn't stop them.
No, dog.
I don't like talking about it. It's weird. You guys don't want to hear about it.
It's not even that.
Unless you do, then subscribe to my.
But it's bro. It was like, not even, you're not like the only guy that's happened to. Because to be fair in your case though, it was not you that was bringing it up actively. It was the other person.
Yeah, it was the.
And they were like, the thing is I remember they were getting the specific details, and I just remember you just being like, oh fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like why? Like we're at a bonfire.
My friends don't want to hear this right now.
And then we're all sitting there, and I was like, this is getting wild. And then everyone was like, oh, this is a safe place to share on the floor, right? Can we all start sharing our experiences? And then people just like start throwing them in.
Once someone breaks that seal, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm not naming names. But when that girl tried to convince us that she lost her virginity in a gangbang, when we had to break the news to her. Or no, sorry. It was an orgy, right? She said that we had to break the news that's not an orgy. That's not an orgy, miss. Four
I don't know.
Dudes isn't an orgy.
I don't know why she felt the need to bring that up
at a bonfire
with people she just met.
Yeah, like these are like that is like
Not an icebreaker.
That's not like, oh, I've been here for 15 minutes. I know what story I could share. Like, you know what I mean? That's not what that is.
She did love telling that story.
Yeah.
But you guys know me. I'm the same way. I like just saying my shit.
Yeah, but it's not that extreme.
Well, I didn't have anything like that, all right? I don't have anything that cool.
Yeah, still, I don't know.
That was the second time I'd heard that story. The first time was with her family.
Oh.
That's always a good, like, you know, just bring it in with the family. Like, let the family know what's going on. You know, that's always good.
God, I miss her. She was sick. Oh, fuck that one up.
But I remember that, dude. Not even that specific one, but just like other couples being like, well, like, because I'm just saying this from my experience. This is personally me. It's never the dude to bring it up. It's never once been the guy to be like, listen,
let's air this out.
Let's
air this out with the group.
Let's get 15 individuals. We're like, half of them were straight. Like, it's their first time meeting the group. And they're like,
the group has never met up like this.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm going to tell my virginity story now.
Yeah.
This is the time.
And the thing is, no one was even drunk yet. Like, we maybe had a drink in it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, like, this seems like we have to be more liquored up. Like, I feel I'm not liquored up enough for this yet.
I'm not nearly drunk enough for that part of the story.
For this conversation. But, hey, man, to each their own, I guess. Like, you know, do your shit.
Yeah.
Do your shit, I guess. You know, some people like talking about it.
Just a weird part of our lives. Those few years there.
What you mean in the beginning?
Yeah, the beginning of our lives are like our friendships. Like we knew each other, we just never hung out, and then we started hanging out, and progressively it was just weirder and weirder.
I was explaining to. Was I explaining to you the other day how I met Chase?
I don't think so.
Who was it? I was trying to explain to somebody how I met you, like because like they're like, well, how'd you meet Chase? And I was like,
Oh yeah, it was me.
it was you.
I forgot.
It wasn't a boring story. How dare you? This is the read. Look, if we never met, we wouldn't be here right now. Do you understand? We wouldn't be doing this.
He'd be doing this with some other loser.
Yeah. So,
because I wouldn't have fallen through with it. I would have been like, that'd be cool. And
yeah. Especially if we were really good friends, you'd be like, I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. Like,
yeah, okay.
But
here's $100 to fuck off.
Yeah.
Buy your equipment.
But I was telling her, like, the way we originally was, like, we were on the same baseball team.
Yeah.
And that's how, and our dads knew each other.
Yeah.
So that
time at Zach.
And that's how we met Zach. Like, Zach was a part of that. He actually showed a, wasn't you that showed a picture the other day? And you're like, is that
me? And I'm like, is that Zach in the corner?
Yeah. And so it's
it's
all of us on this baseball team, T-ball team or whatever, because we were young.
Yeah.
And so that, and then I just said, like, oh, somehow we just, like, we never, like, it wasn't like I didn't like you. We just never spoke. But it was just like we never spoke. Yeah. We like, I don't know, we were just out doing shit.
We were children.
And then I was trying to explain to her that, like, oh, it was like one day I got put in this big ass group chat. Mm-hmm. It was like 30 bodies in this group chat. I remember
there was a few of us.
But like I kept like seeing writing like, oh, we're going to hang out, like, oh, who's all going to the garage? And I remember I seen that a couple times. And then I remember I messaged in that group chat and I said, hey, whose garage is this? And then they said, like, oh, it's Chase's. And I was like, and then I remember I messaged you directly being like, hey man, I don't know if I'm allowed, but can I come? And you were like, yeah, of course, bro. Go on. And then that's how we started hanging out, was through that way. Which was funny because even I knew you in high school, and I remember like sometimes we'd walk by or like happen to be talking in the same group, and I'd just be like, what's up?
What's up, man?
But like that's the furthest it would go.
Yeah, because we were even in the same classes in grade school. You were a year older than me in
I was
grade
a year-
school, but we were always in the same split
Yeah.
class.
3-4 or whatever.
Yeah.
2-3.
2-3 for sure. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, that is weird. That is weird. But like I remember that's how I remember initially like hanging out with you. And then I was like, oh, like these guys are way more fun than the people I'm hanging out with. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was just like everyone just always wanted to fight in my group. Everyone was just like, let's just do drugs and fight. I'm like, let's like
And we were like,
Good.
let's just do drugs and like watch just YouTube sometimes.
it was like that, or let's go to 7-Eleven or get pizza. Like that was it. Like that was the thing is it was
pretty simple. But I'm telling you right now, those were the best nights of my life.
No, they were, because they were simple. But it goes to like show you like it's shit like that. It's like it doesn't need to be always like because like we weren't like, I mean, we were spending money,
I was spending a good amount.
but
of
we
money.
weren't. Versus like when we started going downtown.
No, that was a whole different kind.
That
of
was a
spending money.
whole different type of spending money, right? There was, we're in crippling debt to buy drugs so we could have fun in this garage. There was that.
Yeah.
Right? There was that part. But then it was like, oh, we're going to spend our checks downtown at the bar.
The entire thing in one night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was trying to stretch out a month's worth of pay to buy drugs, liquor, and pay everyone's bills. Because there was like 2 months there where we were all pooling our money together to make sure everyone's car payments
Which
came
is like, by the way, I just want to say that is the most I've ever felt together with that group. You understand? With that group, when we were all just guys, people didn't have full-time jobs. Do you understand? We didn't have full-time jobs. We were students.
We were scrounging money together to be like, okay, I need $120 for an ounce. I need $300 for my car payment, and then another $200 for my car insurance. Who gets paid this week?
And that's how it would go. And that's some friendship.
Yeah.
Whether you thought it wasn't, it was like even if people were like, all those guys do is just sit in the garage and smoke pot. It was like,
That's a fair observation.
Point.
That is,
But it's like
from an outsider, yes.
from an outsider's perspective, yes. But you're like, that group was tight. That group was tight. But like thinking about it, like we did everything. We did everything. We went to fucking we went Walmart. We were like, let's all like
Let's
we only
2 cars, 9 bodies.
9 bodies. I know only one person said they need to get something from Walmart, but let's just
all
make it
go.
a trip. And everyone's standing there while one dude pays. one dude's paying, and you're just sitting there like, yeah,
Yeah, we go in there to buy fruit roll-ups and fruit gushers.
yeah,
We're like, let's bring 9 dudes.
yeah. Yeah, I remember. I think like you guys got, because I didn't come there for that trip, but I remember like I walked in the garage that day and someone threw me gushers. Like I just remember that specifically. Someone's like, "You want gushers, dude?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't think I've had gushers since like grade school."
Yeah, that's exactly how the conversation of we should go buy gushers went down. Someone was like, "When's the last time you had them?"
I think about those snacks like that all the time now.
I know, like so good, so bad for you. Should not be for children.
Oh no,
there's no reason to serve those to kids.
So much like shit, like, and then these kids are like fucking wired. Like, you know what I mean? They're like, ooh, like fucking, I'm gonna fucking flip this fucking table.
That's it.
You know what snack I didn't care for? I know this is an unpopular opinion. I didn't care for Dunkaroos.
Really?
I never once gave a shit about Dunkaroos. Like when people were like, oh my god, they're discontinuing. Yeah, people were upset that they were like, oh my god,
They
they're
discontinued those?
well, I think they brought them back.
Yeah.
They brought them back
I
though.
don't think they brought them, or they didn't.
Check if they brought Dunkaroos
No,
back.
I have them in my
You
house
have
right now.
Dunkaroos?
Oh, I thought you didn't like them. Now you're all excited about
Oh, that was
Wow.
before they got brought back from the dead.
Well, maybe they switched some shit up. Maybe they changed some
No,
shit up.
yeah,
Let me
they
try.
did, and they're worse now.
Oh
They're
my
not-
god, that sounds about right.
That, or I just am looking at my childhood with rose-colored glasses. Like maybe they just were never good. You
I
know?
didn't think they were ever good.
I never once wanted the cookies, but that little like icing shit, I'd scoop that shit out with my fingers.
Gee, well, you're a kid, of course. Like, kids only want icing. People would be like, I want cake with the only icing. And you're like, I don't know if they could do that, but
They can.
yeah, only icing cake. Yeah.
Thin layer of
There's
the
like,
cake and just
there's so many snacks like that though that I think of now where, bro, I remember this one kid like it still haunts me to this day. This kid gave me a snack. Like I don't know what it was. It was these chips, but I just remember like I ate these chips, and they did not taste. I couldn't even tell you the flavor. I could not even tell you the flavor.
Just taste it, and you're like, that's it.
Bro. I still think about the taste to this day.
Jesus.
This shit was in grade like 5 or 6, and I think about this shit.
I guarantee you it wasn't even that bad. It's just because you were in grade 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was shit. I don't know. I just still think about it to this day. I know the taste. Like I would know. I would know it if I like ate it.
I don't know
like,
what it is now.
don't they say taste buds change too over time?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know, man. I just think that like the I forget what they're called. Like this Swiss rolls. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, those honey buns.
Oh, honey buns.
It's funny because
Cosmic brownies.
oh, fuck
Dog.
those hits.
I don't even care for the brownies.
You're a piece of shit.
I don't care for the brownies. I liked them when I was a kid, but I remember my dad got them like I want to say last year, and I ate one. I was like,
I had one, I think, 4 years ago. They still hit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you remember like Half Moon Joe's?
I
Is that
do
what they're
remember
called?
the name.
What were those things? The wagon wheels? Is that what they were called?
Wagon wheel
Wagon.
slap.
Yeah.
Isn't that like the marshmallow thing? And
It's got like a graham cracker. type
Yeah, it's like a
thing,
it's like a
marshmallow,
s'mores.
And then there's like a jelly of some sort, right?
We're thinking of different things.
Are we? Hold on.
you thinking about CRISPR?
No.
Are
Oh,
you talking
no.
about like with the raspberry jam in it
Yeah.
and the little cookie?
Yeah. Those are not called wagon wheels. They're circle.
Those
yeah,
are Jammy
these.
Dodgers.
These. These are wagon wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember these. My dad used
Those
to
aren't
fucking love
graham
these.
crackers, man.
Well, no, that's why I was.
The
That's why I said graham cracker kind of thing.
I think the whole thing is the graham crackers around that, or like
It's not.
it's dipped in
Marshmallow
chocolate and it's
chocolate.
marshmallow and chocolate. It's like supposed to be s'mores.
I do remember the half moon things you were talking
Yeah, you know, yeah.
about. Or those zebra things. They're like in the shape of like.
I actually fucking love those, and I can't even find
I've
it, dude.
never. Dude, you can get them from like Freshco.
Ooh, I may be making a stop.
Now listen. I've been thinking about these Pop-Tarts for like 5 years. Probably longer, actually, now that I think about it. They were purple with a blue swirl on them.
No, my God, the Basement Yard podcast, the one that I'm always telling you about, they just got a sponsorship from Pop Tarts because one of the hosts, Joe, asked Frank, the other host, what his favorite one was, and he said it was like the 2005 limited edition Spider-Man Pop Tart with the purple and the blue swirls, and they went to war on it, and then they just got a sponsorship.
So are they still a thing?
No, discontinued those in literally 2005. It was just to promote the Spider-Man movie.
There's no way. There's no way. Purple with the fucking single blue swirl.
It's weird how they do that for some things, right? Because even
There's no
Burger
way.
King's-
Me when I was 5, just like that is it didn't.
this thing.
No, it didn't look like that.
I feel like I know.
It
what
didn't
you're
look
talking
like
about.
that.
All right, let's search up every Pop Tart flavor that's ever been out.
Just look up purple Pop Tart.
When you search it up, the Basement Yard podcast comes out because it was such a big debate.
Well, that's wrong.
I've always liked
There it is, the wild berry ones.
wild berry.
Do they still have them at Walmart? Check Walmart right now. Check our local Walmarts.
Dude, but it's weird that they do it for some, right? Because even Burger King's doing that for the new Spider-Man verse movie.
They can do whatever they want. They can
Yeah.
make shit up.
Amazon. 96 Pop Tarts, dog.
Dog.
That's too many Pop Tarts.
No, it's
Is
not.
it?
No, it's not.
Is it too many Pop Tarts? How many dollars is it?
This is American.
Can you get Pop Tarts shipped across the border?
No, but I can get them shipped to my aunt's house, and then next time I see her, she'll give them to me.
I'm gonna
Well,
keep that in mind.
Okay.
I mean, I bet you could find it on the Canadian fucking Amazon chase.
Hold on, let me go to Amazon.ca.
Cause like, I didn't see them ever. Like after 10 years old, I never saw them again.
Yeah, they stopped in like 2005 or some shit, 2002, something like that.
Fuck. I just want the wild berry Pop Tarts.
Let's see if they're on. Yeah, see? There you go.
Only one left in stock.
There's a pack of 6.
Why is that one $80? What was that?
There's a pack of 6 though.
Go back.
But there's only one one left, Chase. There might be somebody else.
What's that one? Why is that one $80?
I don't know. $32 delivery.
$100 for a box of 8 Pop-Tarts. I could get these tomorrow.
Here, I'll send you the link.
Thanks. That's a purchase. That's a purchase right there.
Yeah. I actually used to like the Scooby-Doo gummies.
Those were good.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the blue one? Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, man. Of course he was the blue one. The fuck?
The best
The
one.
best flavor.
Blue candy's always the best.
Blue is the best.
Yeah.
I think blue Jolly Ranchers.
Anything artificially flavored.
I want
blue,
Jolly Ranchers in here now. I want to just have a Jolly
We
Rancher.
can't have those in the mic.
Yeah, we can't.
Sorry, everybody. Fuck. Forgot there's like people listening to that.
Or like me just bouncing on my teeth. Ding, 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 like, you know.
You know, I want to hit that fucking wholesale place.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah. What time do they close again?
It was like 6, I think, because when we went and they were closed already.
Yeah.
We'll go. We'll go one time this
You
week.
pause this right now,
Go?
and come back. That's a very realistic possibility, boys.
Listen, I'm okay with that if you want.
I am so okay with that.
Google it. Make sure it's still open. Because like it'll only take like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then that way I get my frogs. That's what we're going for. Gummy frogs.
You like those fucking
They're
things.
fucking good, Jake. What do you want?
What
do you want from me?
I never said it was a bad thing.
You're saying it like I'm a monster.
Never once. Of course not.
Is it closed?
6.
Pause it.
Okay.
Let's go.
That was so worth the stop.
We got snacks. Mm. So now we're back.
What were we talking about?
I have no idea.
We were just, I think, honestly, God, the first 20 minutes was just us talking about food. For some reason, orgies in the
Snacks
beginning.
instead of
Yeah.
snacks.
Ah, these taste like shit.
What?
It's warm.
It's warm.
It's too warm right now. Yeah, no, that's my first time ever in that store.
It's a nice spot.
It's a nice spot.
It's pretty sick.
It's actually pretty sick. I like it.
That is a good third date location.
Yeah. And I'm excited. We got a big bag of popcorn.
Yep.
$10.
Comically large.
Yeah.
Comically large, yeah. $10. $10 never hurt nobody.
Buckaroos.
That'll do good. That'll be my dinner for the next
I got
week.
I think 15 of these
What are these?
energy drinks things, and then like 2 like kilogram bags of red cone things that I never learned the name of.
That's good.
That's my haul.
The haul for the day. And then you just pull that out. Yeah. No, that spot is good. I
Yeah.
like those places.
Yeah.
And like what she asked you, is this for...
Homer for business.
Can you imagine
you get a
this
business
privilege or profit? It would be funny, right?
I'd prefer if they asked me like that.
That'd be funny. I don't know why I was just thinking that.
No, because you're right.
Yeah, it would be funny. But yeah, no. I actually want to. I'll go back probably to that place. Why not? Fuck it.
I go twice a year. Stack up on the cones.
I give it a week for both of those bags.
I know those.
I can't eat these that much. Probably 3 weeks.
No.
2
Dude,
full
the last-
bags.
I don't know.
Remember when you got the
Yeah.
frogs? You killed those.
I
frogs.
killed the frogs, but the cones.
When you accused me of eating them,
I don't believe that's true. I don't think I did
You
that.
used to just yell at everybody at the old studio. Pass me the bag. Pass me the fucking
Pass me
bag.
the frogs.
I gotta get my pre-podcast meal in.
This is my dinner.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
That'd be good, dude. I've been thinking about burgers all day. I don't know
you
what the
guys wanna
fuck it
get
is.
Chick-fil-A?
No.
Why? You want to get Chick-fil-A with me?
Maybe, yeah.
Sweet.
We'll see. We'll talk after this.
This is my dinner. I wasn't lying.
But
And you have things to do after this, young man.
like,
New season of DayZ
New
just
season.
dropped, baby.
let's go.
There's not actually seasons because it's not a pay-to-win fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
They added tips on the bottom of the screen. And
That's
we're like,
cheating.
Bullshit.
That's
bull- We
cheating.
didn't get no tips. We didn't get no tips. I've had to learn this game for years.
And that's what people don't understand. Like when they give you those tips, like, oh, your voice is your strongest weapon.
Shut the fuck up.
If you want to die, if you want to
Buddy,
fucking
you
die,
fucking say a word to another human being, they will bound your hands together.
we
And feed
executed
you human flesh.
We executed a man.
2 men.
2 men yesterday.
Almost 3, but I showed mercy.
Yeah, show mercy as he escaped on top of the hill. But the
He had the high ground.
yeah, he did.
I've seen Star Wars.
Yeah,
He had the high ground.
he did have the high ground. But the fucking one thing I will say is that idiot. See, some fucking bozo out there shooting in the middle of the street, and who happened to walk by?
The A-team.
The Sister Brothers. And and the Sister Brothers walked by.
Yeah, you can't just be
Actually,
blasting.
not even kind of joking. Didn't even tell you this. Not even kind of joking. When he killed that guy, immediately after my controller died.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that.
So my controller died, and I was flipping the fuck out because he just shot in a town. Well, there's zombies in this town.
I took care of him. I took care of him right away. They were dead before he even put new batteries in.
Yeah, yeah, they were dead. But
One shot. Killed the
should-
rest with a sword.
But you should have seen my panic. Like, I wish there would have been like yours and then my POV. Like, what the fuck? It was right away. I was like, ah.
We should do DayZ Twitch streams for the podcast.
Bro, I said this a while
we keep
ago.
saying it. I don't know how to set up a webcam.
I don't know. I just don't know how to say.
What?
I do.
Oh, that was easy.
How would you could you do I need a PC for that shit or no?
No, you can stream right from your Xbox.
Yeah, I can literally just hit the double tap the home
And it would
button
go with the
it-
webcam shit? Like, I'm not any at all tech says. Okay. We
I
should
didn't know
look
that
into
part.
that. We should actually look into that though.
Why
There's a
not?
bunch of streamers that stream like purely from console with cams.
We should do that. I think it'd be fun.
It would be funny.
Because we say some funny ass shit.
We do. We talk really fluently when we're playing,
Yeah.
and then it'll go real quiet for a long time as we're just walking. But we do the podcast and we're fine. We fill the gap.
Dude, like, what? Not even that. It's like, what if?
We run into a dude.
No, not even.
Oh, fuck.
Not even that. But that is. I'm
That would
saying
be funny.
yesterday's scenario where we were hunting down a deer, and RJ just goes,
There's
two
two men."
There's 2 men here." And I'm like, and then you're like, "Are you joking? Because if you're not, we'll stop tracking this deer right now."
I didn't believe him.
Which we didn't. To be fair, before we even said that, we already started. As soon as he said there's people here, we automatically started running towards them.
Yeah,
And then as we're running towards them, we're like, "Are you fucking lying to us?"
because at first he goes, "I think there's like 4 dudes." I'm like, "There's no way. There's 4 dudes just in the middle of that camp. No one runs 4 deep but us.
Yeah.
No one has that amount of trust like that we have."
Yeah, no.
Piece of fucking
Shit. Yeah. No, it's very rare you see groups like that. I
Yeah.
think the more common thing is like 2.
Yeah, 2.
We've been running into a lot of
of
people with 2s
Yeah,
and 3s.
and I've killed them all.
Yeah. Hey, remember that fucking one in Livonia where we run into 3 motherfuckers
That was
thinking
sketch.
it was one?
Yeah.
And we were chasing them down thinking it
Last
was
time
one
Alex
dude.
played.
Yeah. Thinking it was one dude.
Yeah.
Like we were like, oh yeah,
Oh,
there's
we can
one dude.
handle it.
And we were like not quiet. Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
We were hunting him down. We thought it was just one dude who killed Alex.
And then I'm like, oh my god, is that zombies running out in the middle of that? Oh no, that's 3.
That's 3 human beings.
And they lit off fireworks after they killed our friend.
Yeah, they
That's
celebrated.
pretty badass.
Yeah.
I have a flare gun. I'm gonna use it to celebrate a kill in the middle of a town, just so everyone knows where he's at, or I'm gonna use it to like scare somebody. Like if we see a dude like running through a field, like just launch a flare
Dude.
over him at night.
Dude, that would be
Terrifying.
You have to be so confident that
Ugh.
you'll be able to kill that guy though.
I'm always confident I'm gonna kill the guy,
But
and
like,
almost every time I do.
I think that would be the most terrifying. Like where a dude's running in the field and all of a sudden you just welcome to the sand dunes, motherfucker. Boom, and then the fucking flare just goes out.
Imagine a megaphone and a flare in the sky.
I see you.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch.
And then this dude's just running in the middle of the field and
Pop. Yeah, even though our last gunfight left some things to be desired. RJ, I hope you hear this.
yeah.
You pissed me off that whole time. You were not helping. You were not helping.
He
You were
was out-
standing in
he
the
was
middle of the fuck.
standing.
A sporter?
Yeah.
A sporter in a gunfight?
Yeah. tell him what happened. Tell like what happened once you knocked down the guy, knocked him out, and then tell.
So we run up. First of all, Jake and I almost ran into the dude. because he was coming up the hill and we were in the parking lot, and he just ran right by us. Didn't see either of us, just kind of standing there.
And I was standing in the middle of the parking lot.
There's no, like, it was clear shot. If he had just turned to the right, he would have seen us, and we would have had to fight them both, like, on even ground.
Yeah.
So he runs by. I'm like, I don't want to shoot you because RJ said there's more than one. I tracked that one guy up the hill. You went to go get RJ, I think, because RJ was already lost. And then I'm looking around, and I see this dude, a different dude than the one we saw, the red backpack dude, standing in the street with a map open. I'm like, this fucking idiot.
He is just walking with a map open in the middle.
Because RJ was like, he definitely saw me. He saw me. They're running. They didn't see shit. So I run up the hill. I don't have a scope on my rifle. And he was a good distance. I did not think I was going to make that shot. I shot him. He was on the ground. That other dude was almost fucking 500 meters. And I almost took that shot just to see if I could. But then he started shooting at me. So I ran back around, and that's when you and I met back up on the hill. And that's when I turned to my right and just saw RJ standing in the middle of the parking lot. Like, where are you guys? I don't know. Go to where's the fucking gunshots. What are you doing?
Listen, the one thing I've learned, there's the one thing I'm going to say. There's one thing I've learned through playing with RJ is that I never trust a word that has come out of that man's mouth.
I know what pox injectors are. I have like 2 of them.
Yeah.
You signed your own fucking death warrant, young man.
And, you know, one of the most rarest things in the game, he's like, yeah, I just have them, man. I've been picking them up.
I've been picking them up. Well, you just kind of asked me what they were, so I don't think you know what they are. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't think you know.
And the thing is, too, listen, at that point, even though you have that many guns, why are you carrying a sporter?
He did not have ammo for those other guns.
I still would rather take my chances with my fists.
Listen, the day before, we walked up to a military base, and he goes, I'll take him out with my sporter. This man dropped 50 rounds into 4 zombies. And it didn't even look like he missed once. And then the next day, the following 24-hour span, he goes, oh, there's human beings with armor on and assault rifles? I'll pull out my Sporter 22. I'll pull out my 22 caliber rifle right now.
Arguably one of the worst.
The worst gun in the game. It is literally the worst. It is useless. If he had the 22 pistol, I would have felt a little safer than the Sporter.
The IJ.
If he had the IJ, the smallest possible weapon, I'd feel safer.
Yeah, I don't know.
There was a man laying on the ground, not even 15 feet away from him. He fired 9 rounds at this dude. Not a scratch on him. Like, that guy was fine. I had to run up and dump 2 rounds into him.
Just to make sure he was dead.
Just to kill him. He was still alive.
Yeah.
He was actively shooting at us.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just said
I love RJ. I'm so glad he plays with us.
I do. I love RJ, and RJ's on the podcast, but we get to roast you about it. So he roasts us back. Like the day he said I didn't know how to navigate. Motherfucker, bitch, I want you to know something. I navigated that shit to Northwest on the
compass.
No compass on the other side of the fucking map. 0 ammo. 0. No ammo. Walked right in.
You had 4 bullets.
Okay. A town over. I got the 4 bullets. A town over.
Yeah.
I had to travel through so much shit. I was sick. I was in some shit.
You were sick. Yeah.
I seen a motherfucker looting, and I literally could not challenge him because I had no ammo, and I was sick, so my vision was going, and I was still like, dude, I still made a decision to go and attempt to loot it, and then when I realized I was too close to that guy,
you're like, okay, maybe not.
Who's significantly more here than me, I was like, I should get out of here because my guy's losing vision. I can't.
And you made it. We met. Like, that was the first time we've ever been like, let's meet up at the most active part of the map.
Yeah.
Where the most people are at.
Yeah. And the thing is, we met each other like that.
Yeah.
Like, you got there, I got there. I'm like, is that you running? And you're like, yeah, it's me.
That was you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And we looted the whole thing without issue.
Without issue, and we got good loot out of it.
We did, yeah.
We got phenomenal loot out of it.
We did fucking good. That was a good start. We just need crossbows.
We just need crossbows. But that's I found it funny when I was explaining to you yesterday too about the crossbows.
Yeah.
I was like, because everyone was like, yeah, it's badass to
kill
crossbow.
a guy
But
with a crossbow.
me and you were practical. We were like, bro, it's
Hunting, bro.
silent.
Hunting, clearing towns of zombies.
Yeah,
So easy.
with the
It's gonna be so fucking easy.
bro, not even that. And then I liked how yesterday when me and you were going back to the base and we heard wolves. Like, I'm glad that you, like, quick thinking, you were just like, let's just pull out the pistols, dog. They're silent. And I'm like, oh my God, yeah.
Because we were at the base.
Because I didn't want to fire in the base.
Yeah,
That was the whole thing. Because we already, first of all, I like how we made the base there after we heard, like, well, first of all, we killed a motherfucker not that far from there. Then we heard another shot.
A couple shots. Yeah.
And then we were like, we should build here. This is where
This is
home will be.
You can see it from the tracks.
Yeah.
You can see it from the tracks.
You can.
But how many people really travel? When have we ever run into anyone on the tracks?
Never.
Like, literally only one time I ran into somebody.
I've never run into. I don't think. I remember one time we were walking down a road and we ran into somebody and we and you. It was me and you. We chased him down. We chased him out into that town because he was leaving that town.
Ah, yeah,
He shot in that town, and then me and you were running into it, and I'm like, oh, we're actually. I think I remember we're like, oh, he may not even be here
might have
by
left
now.
already,
Like, he may
yeah.
have left.
Middle of the road.
Middle of the road, but he's seen us.
Yes.
And that's why he turned around and he dipped right away. He fucking dipped right
Saw
away.
the sister brothers left.
And then that was actually one of my best kills ever.
Yeah, you did good.
Because he was in the back shed, and as soon as he stepped out of that shed,
Bang.
SKS, baby. That SKS shot.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm still fucking nasty with that thing. I don't care what anyone says.
No, the SKS is tight.
It is kind of tight. I like, I want to, I've never used the Mosin. You know, this is my first time ever using the Mosin.
It's nice.
It's loud.
It used to be the only rifle in the game. Like when that game was in alpha.
Yeah.
Probably 2014. Can we look up when the DayZ standalone alpha was? I want to know how old I was.
It's probably around there, right?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was around 2013, 14, around there. Oh, yeah. See, 2013, December 16, 2013. Yeah. So then the games on the bottom there, are those all like just mods from the DayZ?
What?
Like people are also searching. Never mind.
Nah. Okay. DayZ was a mod for Arma 2.
Arma 2.
Can we look up the DayZ Arma 2 mod? Or just look up DayZ mod. This is how I started playing DayZ.
Can we see? Also, can we pull up? Let's pull up some footage, some gameplay.
Oh my god! No, not that one.
Which one?
Okay, so that new Arma has a DayZ mod. That's tight. Go to YouTube. I'm gonna show you some shit. I'm gonna show you some shit right now.
I want to see where it started.
You want to know how most people got into DayZ?
Sure. Tell me.
This man I'm about to show you right here. Look up Frankie on PC. Hit that. Playlist. Because these are videos from 10 years ago. DayZ mod. Not that one, the second one. Boom. This right here, this series, this was my life.
Oh, wait, you literally start at episode 1.
Yeah. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was watching this. Trying to run DayZ on my shitty laptop. Look at that. Look how shit that
Can
looks.
you make it full, bigger screen, Rain? Or zoom in? Thank you. Electro.
Yeah. Skip to like near the end. We'll see where he's at. Oh, he's got the DMR. Oh no, that's Lee Enfield. Okay. The thing about the mod was zombies didn't just spawn in town; they'd spawn in the woods too.
Really?
Like not as.
Oh, he was killing him.
2 dead. Bam. That's what the inventory used to look like.
That's actually insane.
Yeah.
I kind of like that more.
No, the ones that they have now are way better, yeah. But it's crazy to see how it started.
Yeah, it was a mod for a military Milsim game. Now, look up DayZ standalone alpha. I'm gonna show you how shit it was when it first came out. Yeah, fucking, I don't know. Hit that one. Yeah.
Review.
Hello, boys and girls. This is on the
Oh, I remember that fucking menu prompt.
standalone early access alpha review, I guess, slash first impressions of video. I've been
They used to have those masks,
3 hours, not much.
like all the payday masks.
Tricked out my
The Mosin, you used to be able to put a bipod on the Mosin
standalone
and a hunter scope.
good.
God, this guy's asking to die.
Works that needs to be done to
See, that's a no.
You see in the bottom, there wasn't those fucking like food and drink things. It was just, it would say, I need a drink in the bottom.
Oh,
And like,
Welcome back. We're having a little bit of an issue here.
look at that melee animation, bro.
Come on, guy.
dude, they're way better now.
Suck my freaking axe. Awesome. Okay, that zombie had nothing on him.
Fuck. You used to spawn with a sweater. You used to spawn with a sweater, like a hoodie.
Damn.
Yeah.
That must have been nice.
It was.
So I sprayed all my clothes with it in the respirator. Sick.
It used to look so sick.
I don't know if that gives any bonus.
And then you could see at the top,
I think so,
in the right there, it would
Yeah.
say like thirsty.
Oh my God, yeah.
But that was the only way to tell.
I need to quench and not hunger. But overall, yeah, I mean, like I said, it is.
It's funny shit.
I mean, there's a lot
It's just funny to see it.
that needs to be
Where like,
finished and similar, but
just to see where the game's at now.
Yeah.
game anyways. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
I haven't found any weapons yet still, so it seems like
Bro, I don't know. Did you notice through this update? Did you think it looked better?
It did.
Weirdly, right? Because
They
now the
changed something.
bro, like they did. Because the even when I hold the baseball bat in my hand, it says like the brand name of the baseball bat.
And I've noticed the texture on meat's different.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I was gonna say that too. Yes. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Just crazy times.
yeah, a lot of fun stuff.
A lot of fun stuff.
And
Oh, man, yeah.
see, like most things you can interact with. I can, for example, split the buckshot. I can drag one on top of the other and then combine.
I never in my life thought they were going to put DayZ on Xbox and shit.
Really?
I didn't think that was ever going to happen. Especially playing the standalone on my laptop. I'm like, they can't run this on Xbox.
Do you think DayZ's getting more popular now?
It is.
Yeah.
It is definitely, yeah.
Why do you think?
I
that?
see more people talking about it.
Okay.
I see like gaming channels like on Instagram and shit. They're posting DayZ clips. You've seen it too. You've sent me a few.
Yes.
And it's just like a couple of years ago, people weren't doing that.
No, they weren't.
No.
Do you think like if we searched up like how many people actively play DayZ, you think it'd give us a number?
I might give us the Steam numbers.
Give us let's see if we search that up and see if it gives us
DayZ active players.
I'm just curious like the range. Honestly thought it was gonna be lower. I honest to God thought it was gonna be lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
30,000 on PC.
Okay. Huh.
That's kind of sick.
That is kind of sick, right?
Yeah.
Like, I honestly thought it was going to be significantly lower. That's actually a good amount of people. That's fair. Black Ops 2 don't even hold that anymore.
No, well, it's been a while.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while, but still, like DayZ's also like one of those things where it just started in the stages and now it's here. You know what I mean? And now people like it, which is like because even listen, me and you play official, but it's like the fact that you can play on like all those modded servers or whatever.
A lot of people do not play official.
No, they don't. But I like official.
So do I.
Like, and it's funny because when we first started playing, our friends can't understand it. Like, Tremblay, he can't understand. Like, he's like, I don't know how you guys like that game. It's just walking. Like, not understanding, bro.
It's not like we like the walking part.
Because
No one's there because they liked the walking part.
Yeah. or like when you're hucking something back. But it's like the fact that you can like, it's the fact that you could build so much shit.
You can build yourself up over such a long period of time, and then at any fucking minute, some dude or some random act of God could take it all away.
Dude, I've had like accidents where, you know, like to be honest, we've handled situations where we go in there, we'll blast them in and out.
Yeah.
Bro, I've had moments where I've gone in there like, and it's only like 1 or 2 zombies and they fuck me up.
They can kill you.
Yeah.
Literally, if there's more than one of them, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
One of them head on's okay. Just like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Like one of them head on's okay. A group of them is dangerous.
Yeah.
I think that's the first episode they say that.
Yeah, they do.
Because it is. They are.
Because they get all riled up and they're attracted to the sound. But it is that is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I like about it is the fact that, or you could just die by your own stupidity, like in the sense of, you know, you fall off, you break your leg, well now you
take
can't
a wrong
move.
step, and you just make a call that doesn't work out for you,
Yeah,
or the group. You know,
yeah,
like sometimes when I'm like, okay, we should do this. Like, I really hope we don't all die right now.
yeah. Or like when we're all just fucking like, you know, you hear shots going off and we're like, okay, here we go.
Yeah. Guess we'll track those down.
Yeah, dude. That's what I like about the game. And I don't know why that was like the game. It's funny because when you first showed me, you were like, you're not gonna like this.
Most
bro.
people don't. Most people don't like it. Alex liked it because of that Frankie on PC guy. He watched him growing up too, and like he always wanted to play it. We played it for a while, but he could just never. He never got it. He never got it like you did,
Yeah.
or RJ did. He just didn't get the fever, the bug,
Right.
because we didn't win. When Alex and I played, we weren't winning fights and shit.
Yeah.
We weren't doing well.
Right. Yeah, well, because like sometimes, like, bro, I remember even me and you, we've had like some terrible battles where we've all gone down. Where it's like
3 of us died.
Yeah, and it's
We
like,
did that recently with Zach. Those 2 guys fucking wrecked us.
Oh yeah,
Nothing we could do. Me, you, and Zach.
I'm trying to think of the one.
Hunter camp.
Oh my god, yeah, where we got shot, dude. They just had the advantage on us because
They really did.
I literally could not see them.
They had the high ground. They literally just were on a rock above us.
Yeah, and I don't know if people are just camping at that hunter spot now or what the fuck's going on.
It's just because it's near the Zonagors.
Yeah, it is. And I think it's like you can't pop shots near there. I think we make
That
it,
side of the map used to have no one.
yeah.
We used to run that side of the map and see not a
Because
soul.
I'm pretty sure it would be people would go from like like if you spawned in Cherno or Electro, you would, or even Cami Wobo, why can't Baronzino?
Yeah.
They would travel to northeast, and because most likely you're sick by then if you're leaving.
Yeah.
So you would go to northeast
Get some
airfield
meds.
to hopefully get some medicine, and then you would actually make your way to northwest, and then you probably like camp out somewhere.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. You'd probably sit there for a while. Me and you were just traveling.
We were
When it was me and you just playing, we were like, bro, there's no point and it was just the same thing. It was like go get ammunition,
Bring it back to base.
bring it back. But then it was like now we're building a base because it's like we have bodies that want to play.
Yeah. Well, if they ever want to again.
If they do, but I kind of like having a base.
Yeah. It'll be nice with like walls.
Yeah, especially like the 4-digit. That's the first time I've ever got that.
The 4-digit?
Yeah, I've never. That was my first. So that was like actually one of the first things I found.
I was thinking about this, Jake. Listen, you can stop me. What if we build this base and then start picking up randoms? I say
How much of trust?
not as much as you think. We have a separate stash.
Mm-hmm.
But they can bring shit for the base. Because you and I do not have the time to build these walls.
Right.
We really don't.
Yeah.
We don't. Unless one of us goes hunting to feed the other while we just build walls. RJ's not building walls.
Yeah. RJ's not building walls.
I wish he would. I
RJ's
wish he
not building
would.
Walls. We could get randoms. I get what you're saying, but it's just like, it's just all the work that we put in. I don't want someone taking that shit.
If they betray us, which they will, it's DayZ. They will betray us eventually. Actually, I've had groups that they lasted. No one betrayed anyone. But when they do betray us, we know where their base is. Right?
Yeah.
We know where they're at.
We'll have to think. We'll have to talk about it because that could be where. Are you saying? Listen, is this what you're saying? After all the years of us playing, you're gonna say that we now make allies with other randoms?
Once we have the walls, we can build a life there.
Dude, it's like we I don't know, man. We just
Listen, bro, we have like different buildings, right? We got the main house. We got 3 different sheds. We put a fucking gate on that other, like on the big shed. You and I can keep our shit in there.
yeah.
They can keep their shit everywhere else. We wall the whole place out. We got fruit trees. We got access to fresh water. You kidding me? Get some gardens
Got a
going.
barrel.
Got a barrel?
Yeah.
Get infinite water.
Infinite water.
Rain water.
We probably got water right now.
We do.
Probably got water.
I guarantee you it's rained.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. In that game, it's
rained a lot.
probably rained a few.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I guess we can do it. Why not? Fuck it. Fuck it. Why not, dude?
I want to lead a community.
It'd be fun.
It is.
It'd be fun. It's almost like that. Remember, I was comparing it to the chimp documentary. When I was like, everything's political.
Because you and I have not like gone to war with another group.
No.
I'm telling you right now, it's they will message you on Xbox when you're not even on,
Yeah.
just to be like, you guys fucking suck. We're
Yeah.
raiding your base.
No.
They'll message you to let you know because they know you're at work.
I kind of want to go to war.
It's a good feeling when you know you have enemies,
Yeah.
like the French.
It's yeah.
That's why I hate the French. I'm sure I've told you this.
Yeah. You were talking about a DayZ party where it was another group.
It's like they never had to go to work. They were just on all the time.
Some people are like that. It's kind of wild. But no, like we could do that. But it would be like when that kid invited us and I seen all those people in there, I was like, oh, is this a group trying to fucking square up? What's up,
They
dog?
were like, I want to see where everyone's at.
Yeah.
I'm like, haha, where are you guys at?
And I'm like, we're like, we'll kill you when we see you. If we find you, we will.
Though there was like 3 of them saying, come to Hobo. I'm like, absolutely fucking not. That's in the other corner of the map. Go fuck yourselves. It's that big town we always see massive bases in. Mm-mm. If someone's building there, they're pieces of shit.
Why do you say that?
They are. That's just, it's a rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Like RJ and Keanu build there. Yeah. Yeah.
We just let him do anything. Eh? We just let him slate away with everything, talking shit about navigating. We just let him get away with everything. Better man than me.
He punched me the other day.
He did. He did hit you.
I almost did it.
You
there and
allowed
then.
it.
I was almost going to do
The rest of the people in the tribe seen that.
Just you.
But in the chimp tribes, if they seen that, they would show that as weakness.
I mean, I hit him harder. I power fisted.
In real life, I hit him harder.
I mean, I would, but
Yeah.
you know, I did though.
Yeah.
I did the power attack. You hit Y for that, by the way.
The power attack?
Yeah, if you hold the left trigger to put your fists up, hit
Yeah.
Y, it's like a power attack.
Holy
And
fuck.
if you do it twice in a row, one's an uppercut.
Wow.
It fucking stuns him.
Boom, boom, boom.
It stuns him hard.
Yeah, no, I will. Yeah, I wanna shoot him, but
I'm gonna wait for myself to have a revolver.
and then do it properly.
Yeah.
You gotta let me know though. You gotta be like Jake, and it's gotta be like,
Bang!
we need a revolver and a crossbow. If I have a revolver and crossbow, I'm not picking anything else.
I'm dropping everything. else.
I'm literally dropping everything else. All my other guns, I better hope I just don't die. Like, I better hope I hit my arrow.
Yes.
Or
my revolver rounds.
bang, bang, bang.
I practice daily on Cumtown for revolver combat. I was running with Zach.
You better explain what Cumtown is.
It's a server.
Yeah.
It's called Cumtown.
There you go. Just let people know.
I'll let the people know.
Yeah.
They don't like. I don't talk about it all the time.
It's Cumtown, man.
Cumtown.
Mm.
Anyway. Distracting with Cumtown. Zach and I were running the other day. We go to fill up at this fountain. I look right in front of us at the house we had just run by. I'm like, there's a dude in there cooking meat. There's smoke coming out of the chimney. And we just ran right by it. So obviously I pulled the revolver. Yeah. I had an AK. But I was like,
yeah.
revolver. Guy opens the door. Bam.
Did he know you guys were at the fountain?
Mate, I don't think so because he opened the door and was like going to walk out of the house.
Yeah.
Just because I had walked up to the stairs and he opened the door and I just bang.
Wow, that's fucking crazy. Okay.
Yeah. I might have like a couple years ago. I would have tried to talk to him.
Yeah. When you first started, were you trying to talk to people when you first?
It's not when you first start, man. When you first start, you're just trying to survive, trying to get off the coast. Because I didn't have someone to teach me how to get off the fucking coast. I had to figure that out through YouTube tutorials, and they're not very helpful. And then, like, get into Northwest. Your first Northwest, like that's a rite of passage, a pilgrimage. You get there, you get yourself a good gun. Then you kill people for a while. You just kill everyone you see just because it's the easier thing to do. But then it's like you're so good at the game, you don't need to kill everyone you see anymore. And you're just like, I should try and talk to people. I should see what these people, what are they up to? What are their plans? And that's how most of the groups earlier in my DayZ career started was I just was like, hey man, I don't want to shoot you. How you doing? What's the play today? And then they're like, I'm going to meet my buddy. And then we meet up with their buddy. And then we'd get more people. Because once one person talks to someone, it kind of breaks the ice.
Yeah.
And once someone who can kill you doesn't, you're kind of like, okay, maybe not everyone's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I remember this one time, our base was getting raided. Now I was the only one online. Everyone else was like just getting off work. So I was already on. I loaded into the base. And I saw like 3 dudes running in. So I got up on the stairs. I killed one. Ran further up, killed the second. And the third one was like, I was like, listen, buddy. I don't want to have to kill you. I'll let you leave with all of your stuff right now if you walk out of here and don't come back. He goes, can I grab my friend's stuff? I'm like, that's my stuff now. You have to leave if you want to live.
That must have been a great feeling.
And then he was like, okay, man. And he
left?
He left. I was like, holy fuck. I had no more ammo. I had nothing left. I was like, this is my only option here.
That's actually big strat plays, dude. That's what I call that. That's big strat plays, dude.
Well, what was I going to do? Pull out a 1911 and hope he didn't have an AK?
No, but that's just quick thinking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like you normally people would be like, listen, man, because people could fumble the ball. Like I have no ammo.
I wasn't going to tell him that.
But you were just like, hey, man, I'll let you fucking.
I'll let you walk the fuck out of here with all your shit still on you. You fuck out of here and never come back. We never got raided again.
That's insane.
Yeah. Well,
because like those guys probably
they wanted to. I'm sure they did, but we only lasted there like a month and we left again.
And then got raided.
No, we moved.
Oh, you moved. Had to make the good old switch, huh?
Well, there was too many of us for the fucking like 2 floors we had.
Yeah.
Ah, better times.
Better times.
I hope those crackheads from Ohio are doing well. If you hear this, bud.
Those crackheads that play DayZ. Crack and then let's play some DayZ.
Yeah.
There was like this guy the other day and he was on a podcast talking about how he did crack once. And only one time though. But he goes, I get it. Like he goes 100% get it.
No, I understand.
Yeah, he goes, I can see why you'd be addicted because he goes, it's awesome. He goes, I won't do it again because I'll definitely be addicted for sure. But he goes, it is fucking phenomenal. It was just funny to hear. I was like,
that's fair, I guess.
You're like, damn, dude. All right. Didn't think, glad that you shared it with the room. You know what I mean?
If I had tried crack, I feel like I would have told you guys by now.
Yeah. Shared it with the room.
Mm-hmm. Now meth.
Then Mark Norman was a comedian where he mistakenly he tried crack once by accident because he thought a fan gave him Molly, and he ate the rock. And he said when he ate it, he thinks his body just like went through a full meltdown because he's like uncontrollably shitting, like the scene in like White Chicks, where like we shit like that. He goes like legs and everything, like it was like I was uncontrollably shitting, like it was crazy. It felt great, but I was shitting. I was like, damn, bro.
It's a weird reaction to it, though.
Right? I feel like that is.
It's a weird reaction to
Just
it.
eating a whole ass crack rock, and then your body's being like, we gotta
shit that out, whatever that was.
like, your body's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck was that? What is he doing?
Goes through a full fucking meltdown.
Expel everything.
Dump.
Open the chutes. Don't stop them.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, but the whole point of that, kids, don't eat crack.
Don't eat crack.
Smoke it.
Remember that Suicide Boys interview where it's like, you guys got a message for the people? He goes, kids, don't do drugs. Give them to us. If someone offers you drugs, don't do them. Give them to us.
I also found that wild. Fans is giving like people like celebrities drugs. They're like, try this and use it. Bro, there was like a because they're always advised like, hey, don't take something that someone gave strangers. You. Yeah, and then it's funny. One dude was like, that was the worst advice my manager's ever given me in my entire life.
Why? Because he's like, every time's been successful so far that I've taken drugs. From
He's
strangers.
like, why? It's fun every time that you give it to me. He's like, there was one time where that Molly wasn't Molly, but that's not the point. Like,
that's a risk you take every time you take Molly.
yeah.
In this town, there's very rarely, probably never, is it really Molly? I'll be honest.
Yeah. Probably not. Yeah. I like, I won't name who it was, but like, you definitely know who it is. Where they were trying to like convince me in this Buffalo Wild Wings, like to take. And he's like, no, man, I made it myself. Like, it's
promise, attest to that.
and then like he's bringing me through the process. I was like, that's cool that you just gave me the whole 10-minute process. Like,
still not gonna.
I'm not gonna do it in this Buffalo Wild Wings right now. I'm trying to watch UFC. Like, I don't know.
I have other plans today.
Like, I'm like, I drove here. Like, I gotta leave eventually. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately,
Like, he was like, just take it now. And like, by the way, we're like, there's the last fight's on. Like, the last fight is on. So it's not like I could take it and then enjoy the rest of the card. It was like I was gonna take it and then go home. Like, I have to go. I have to go home now.
okay, well, time to go be with my family.
Yeah. It wasn't even that. It was like, now you got to go home and try to go to bed.
Work tomorrow.
But
Shit, man,
yeah, dude,
it's a beautiful thing.
it's a beautiful thing.
Well, I say we get traveling. You know,
Yeah, we get out of here.
we got some work to do.
Got some work to do.
Got to find some metal wire. What time is it?
6:30.
Let's get on this shit. God bless y'all.
Peace.
Just received in our newspaper.